Hi there everyone, welcome to another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This was an interesting battle I had against a streamer. He said, oh, he didn't know what tier he wanted, he just wanted to have a single battle, and I was like, alright, that tends to mean they're kinda newbie, so I'll just bring a bunch of random lower tier mons, and I did. And this was his team. A little intimidating, but this is how it went. So he leads off with his Bros of Legend, a nice shiny Clefable, and I led off with my Sticky Webber, of course. Now, I've gone up against Clefable before, and when they tend to lead, I think they like to use Stealth Rock. However, as we see, that is not the case here. Out goes that Flamethrower, critical hit as well. My Magic Coat certainly didn't bounce back any rocks. So this time I decide to just get up that Sticky Web, that's the most important thing, while he decides to finish me off with Moonblast. But the Sticky Web is up now. Even though he has two potential spinners, I am hoping that I can take them. So here I figure is a good time to bring in Reginald while he switches out. In comes the Breloom, and I just went for my Rock Polish here. Let's get that HP up, speed up. Got a fast rock on the field. And we see it's a surprisingly toxic orb set. Now, yeah, I'm pretty worried. I mean, this counters me very hard, but heck, I'm gonna stay in and just hope for the best. We see a Sword Dance, no Spore. I find that quite surprising, but I'm not familiar with the toxic variants. So here I decide to go for that Drain Punch, and unfortunately for me he went for his own Drain Punch, which I'm able to just live with 17 health. Of course it activates my weakness policy, but heck, these Breloom tend to love Mach Punch, so I'm pretty afraid right now. I decide to stay in, sack off Regirock if necessary, but we see he actually switches out into his Gengar. Smart, my fighting moves aren't able to affect it, and of course it outspeeds even with the Rock Polish and finishes me off with a Dazzling Gleam. Poor Regirock, didn't have time to shine in this battle. So here I go into Omastar thinking there's not much that Ghastly can want to do to me, and lucky for me he switches out, just as I go for the Shell Smash. Which is a beautiful thing for me. Now, +2 in my special attack, and speed. So I know I'm outspeeding Breloom, and I'm guessing perhaps he doesn't have Mach Punch since he didn't try using it on Regirock. So I'm going to go straight for an Ice Beam. I'm a bit worried that it may be defensive since it's the Toxic set, but that is able to cut it down with ease. Breloom was unable to survive. So in comes the Blastoise, and I'm thinking, maybe Ancient Power is going to be a 2-hit KO on this guy? We'll see what it wants to do. Unless it has like Orosphere, I should be fine. See, it is the Mega Blastoise as well. I let loose with the Ancient Power, and yes, it is a 2-hit KO. But we see that Orosphere, and with that boost from its shell, I doubt I'll be surviving that. Yep, and down I go. Here I decide to bring in Hitmonchan, thinking I should be able to survive any one hit, but again he withdraws. Which is brilliant for me as it allows me to get up a bulk up. Umbreon's physical defense isn't the greatest, neither is its attack, so if we're able to boost them both at the same time, pretty awesome. Drain Punch lets loose with the Iron Fist boost as well, and is able to one-hit KO Excadrill. I was quite surprised they actually outsped it, considering it didn't get in the Sticky Web. And in comes Ghastly. Ghastly. Gengar. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm not too concerned because I'm holding the Lumberry. Not that Ice Punch is going to be a one-hit KO, it'll be a 2-hit, but that's okay. Even if he burns me now, I'll still be able to finish him off. Good old Hitmonchan actually putting in work here. off with another Ice Punch, and down Gengar goes. So now my opponent decides to bring in his Dragonite. Pretty worrying. I'm gonna definitely want to break that multi-scale first. So I go for the Drain Punch, just to ensure. Now I'm not sure if an Ice Punch is gonna kill, and we see the Dragon Dance, unsurprisingly. I just go for it anyway and hope that this is not a weakness policy one. So yeah, gets greedy and goes for another Dragon Dance. I was a bit surprised by that. Now here we just pray my Ice Punch can take it down. Off goes the Ice Punch, and it lives. Very unfortunate, and we see that weakness policy activate. So this Dragonite's at +4 attack and +2 speed. Pretty scary. But I actually have an ace up my sleeve here. Of course he's able to take down Hitmonchan, but I'm able to bring Doublade, which of course is immune to extreme speed, and can finish this thing off with a Shadow Sneak. But out comes Bros of Legend. On that turn I definitely thought, yes, I can't risk that thing staying in and killing me with a Fire Punch or something. I need to go straight for that priority attack, on the off chance he stays in. Bit of mind games and prediction there. But yep, go for the Iron Head on the Clefable, and it takes it out, which I was very pleased about. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to work or not, but things are looking good. In comes in the Blastoise, and I know these things often like to run Dark Pulse, so I'm going to switch out of here and go into Leafeon, who should be able to take a hit. This is a defensive Leafeon. Special defense ain't that great on Leafeon, but it was able to tank that decently, just about. And since it's caught in the Sticky Web, I know I'll be able to outspeed and finish it off with a Leaf Blade. Unfortunately, he did confuse me, but luckily I'm able to break through. This probably made the battle for me. Being able to finish off Blastoise there probably certainly saved me. And now I know there's nothing that Dragonite can do to me. Even if it did have Fire Punch, odds are I would live that. We see the Iron Head going for those flinch hacks and the chance of confusion, but good old Leafeon is able to break through and finish off the Dragonite with a Leaf Blade. This is my defensive Leafeon as well, no EVs in attack, so I'm pretty chuffed by his achievement. And that was my nice random battle. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed.